uh, day 8, day 8, poll day. Our straps came in, so I'm really excited to try them out, see how they feel, see if they make a difference, see if they actually work. They're really good quality too. Um, they're anime themed too. They're like Naruto. Um, well, I really sound like a. I'm really about to sound like a fake anime watcher, but It's a Koski theme. Almost forgot the group's name. It's been a while. I'll be honest, I haven't watched anime in like not that I haven't watched anime, but I definitely don't watch anime as much as I used to. Um, I grew up. I can't say I grew up on anime either, cause I started watching anime around like honestly, it was more towards like my junior year of high school. Um, but man, when I got into it, I got into it. Every night, every morning, whenever I had time, I just would try to find a new anime to watch, binge watch the shit out of it. And honestly, it taught me a lot of like, cause since it was like around my like teenage years, it taught me a lot about like my the morals I follow today and stuff like that. You know, I followed a lot of like the whole like hero and the good guy and being there for people. It kind of taught me a lot of that and showing up and stuff like that. Um, so so definitely shaped me a lot for definitely shaped me to who I am today a lot. Um, anyways, before I lose track, so we got the hooks. We do pole day. Today I'm gonna try to do pull ups. Um, and again because I am shorter, the bar. It's funny. I look at the bars and the bars are like 7 feet high. I'm like, what the fuck? But it makes sense because a lot of people are like, your average height is like 5'5", 5'6" or whatever. So it makes sense for the bar to be that high. But I always look up. I'm like, damn, that's just high as fuck. So I'm gonna try to get a bench. See if I can jump on the bench and then jump on the pull up bars. But if I can't, um, we'll see what we can do. um, because pull ups are part of the pull by day today. Usually if not, I just go home and do them at home. But it's kind of defeats the purpose because I'm trying to do the pull ups at my workout. So the fact that I have to do skip the pull ups, go do my workout routine, come back home and then do my pull ups. It's kind of like it's like kind of gotta be. But I still do them because it's like why not? Uh, and man, honestly, I'm gonna do some like real talk with you guys. I don't like to like. I told myself that I don't want to do this. Like I kind of not that I want to keep my life private. Um, but I'm definitely trying to like stay away to like talk about like how I feel for the day and stuff like that, or like my personal life and stuff that I've gone through. Just cause like as you get older, you kind of learn that no one really gives a fuck. If we're gonna be honest, especially if you're like a man, no one gives a fuck. Everyone just man up, keep going. No one cares. You know what I mean? Man, I really been so I got a interview today. Um, I got an interview today, and it's like, I really need a job. I don't want to be desperate or anything, but like, I really need a job. Like I'm on the last bit of my savings from my last job that I had. Um, and I've been really like, you know, managing my money as much as I can to be able to survive off of that. And it's like I'm really like down on the savings right now. So it's like I really like need to find a job in the next couple of weeks and stuff like that. Or I won't be able to pay my phone bill. I won't be able to pay for my gym membership, and it just really sucks because it's like fuck, so I got this interview, but the thing is, it's 30 minutes away, and I don't have a ride, and I was gonna do a lift, but the lift costs $50 to get there, so that's gonna be $100 there and back, and obviously that's not sustainable at all. And then I was like, oh, at least go to the interview and show up. But then I realized I'm gonna have to spend $100 just to go to the interview and come back, and I don't got that type of money, to just spend $100 on the lift. So I was telling myself like, I can't. I'm not gonna show up because it's like I just don't got that, and it got me feeling like, I feel like I'm trying to show up and I'm trying, I'm trying, and it's like nothing's working, man. And it's like sometimes all I feel like I have is the gym, because at least I know I'm gonna show up to the gym. I know I got the discipline to show up to the gym, but you know, I don't know. And then I hate to bring up like the whole like my dwarfism and stuff. I hate bringing that up because a lot of people like, people like try to like bring you down for that. It's like, oh, I'll bring you down, but like they try to like downplay it like it's not your whole life. Like it's been my whole life, and they try to downplay it like it doesn't affect your life, but it does. You know, there's there's moments where because of my dwarfism and stuff like that, and I've encountered discrimination and stuff like that in workplaces, and I mean, again, I don't want to sound soft or anything like that. It's just it is shit that I face every day, and not every day, but in most cases, and it's just like it kind of does make it harder to like find a job because you go to an interview and then they look at you like you can't handle yourself or you can't handle the job, and it's like I have work history that shows that I can handle certain jobs and I can handle the job, but they downplay you and they look at you like, yeah, just some little guy who can't handle nothing. So I don't know. But enough of bringing the video down and the morale down. Let's keep it pushing, keep it moving. That hasn't stopped me. I'm still pushing and I'm still trying. But some days, that's all that be on my mind sometimes. Some days that's all I could think about. Alright guys. I pull down. I might need the I might need the straps here. So this is exactly it. Wow. Could probably go a little lighter too. Let's try this. Do 35. We'll do some progressive. All right, so pause. Hold up. So real quick, as I was editing, I noticed um my form here was wrong on the knee pull down. Um, so my leg, I have the opposite leg up. So the lat that you're working out, you want to make sure that that leg is on its knees. So if you're working out your left lat, you want to make sure your left knee is down, and then vice versa. If you're working on your right side of your lats, you want to make sure your right knee is down instead of up. And I was looking back at my workouts, and I noticed that I kept putting up my left knee on both sides of the exercises. So, good thing I caught that. I just wanted to, come back and reference that just so no one's doing the exercise wrong. And it's cool that I'm recording my exercises because I'm realizing a lot of my form is wrong and stuff like that. So it's a good thing to look back and be able to see how you were doing your exercises wrong. So again, opposite knee down or opposite knee up, same side knee down. Okay. Honestly, lost track of reps. Time would be wasted. Nothing on you, baby. Nothing on you. And I might say, but you shouldn't worry about what they say. Nothing on you, baby. Nothing on you. And I might say, hey, you shouldn't worry. I'll be honest, I don't know how much I lifted last week, so kind of just eyeballing here. Honestly, I did around 40, 45. So that's what we're on now. So count the first rep as a warm up. All over the world, but my time will We might have to drop it a little bit. We won't count that as a set. Nothing, no, 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 nothing, nothing, you. 40. She's shallow. She's shallow. Alright, guys, we were supposed to do pull-ups, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I think what I'll end up doing is using the Smith machine as a as a pull-up bar. So I'll save it for last. We're supposed to do it till failure anyway, so see what happens. So we're gonna be doing the rolls for now. I think I'm gonna see how the 35 feel, and if they feel okay, we'll go to 40. We'll try these without the hooks, and then if they feel a little we'll put the hooks on. And then I'll end it here for you guys, and then try to record a TikTok clip. So I don't usually do this, but I've been tracking my macros, and my fat intake has been a little too much. Um, so I realized I have to cut down on peanut butter because that's really what's adding to my fat. I guess all the oils from the peanut butter. So I'm gonna try to cut down the on the peanut butter. But everything else has been pretty good. So so we'll try to maintain that, which won't be too hard. I just won't put peanut butter in my stuff anymore, or in my shake, I guess. Alright, let's get this. Alright, guys. I was looking back at my uh rows, and honestly, I was questioning my form. So I don't know. So next time I'll try to keep that in mind. We could probably go heavier than that. I know exactly who it could be. Speak your ass back up. Oh, I want your heart, love, and emotion endlessly. Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. A good one, give you everything I love. Alright, honestly, I'm trying to test my limits here, so I want to see. I want to see if we can go one more. And then I gotta, and then clock it. And then from there, we know our base. Trying to be more conscious of, conscious, conscious of my weight here and how much I can do. That might be a bit much. I'm thinking, let's see, thinking, let's try that. I think that's it for my muscles. We got shrugs, and then the pull-ups still. And then we should be done. We'll do some cardio, stairmaster, and we're out of here. I try to stay at a certain, so I'm not here too long. Trying to cut my workouts a little, not shorter, but just more efficient. But having to set up the camera and record kind of adds to it. So, but let's grab some 30s here. Oh, oh, here we go again. Oh, oh. Gotta remember to hold that squeeze at the top. All right, guys. Um, this is not what the Smith machine is used for. So, you know, warning: do not use the Smith machine like this. I'm different. Okay. So this is how I'm gonna use it. I can't erase. Hopefully, I don't get kicked out for this. Can't get all the way up. Alright, what's up, guys? That's that. Um, Pool day? Almost forgot what it was. Weird, all this condensation and it's not even that cold. The sun's out. Interesting. Yeah, that's that. I'm starving. Uh, I got some ground beef and some potatoes I can cook up. But I could definitely go for like a little snack or something. I'm trying to think what I could eat. Maybe some tuna. Yeah, maybe some tuna. That's all I can think of right now. But yeah, I was able to capture most of the footage there. Definitely getting more comfortable just recording in the gym. You know, and it does help that there's like not a lot of people in the gym. It's not as packed, so it definitely helps. I'm gonna have to wash these gloves now. Like all my boogies on there. And oh yeah, and I was thinking since tomorrow's my rest day, I might just do groceries tomorrow. Cause it's not like I don't have food. I have food. I just it's getting there, so I have to restock for sure. Um, but since tomorrow's my rest day, I'll just go tomorrow and pick up the protein, pick up the milk, the eggs, and such. Some fruits. I'm not gonna lie. Life's been kind of lifing lately, and it's been hitting hard. And I'm just trying to hang in there, hoping that something sticks, something, something pops up, something. And all you can do is keep showing up, keep powering through, and I hate to use hope, but hope, because you do learn like no one's gonna come to save you. You gotta do that. You gotta show up, put in the work, and hold on to a miracle, I guess. But honestly, I think that's where we're gonna end it. Um, yeah. As always, you guys have a good day. Keep it up, keep the grind up, slowly but surely, and you'll get there. I promise. Doing my groceries, right? And we got the bag secured. Bag secured. And the floors are all icy, the sidewalks all icy, and I'm over here slipping and sliding with my groceries, slipping and sliding on my shoulder, bro. The grind don't stop, the gains don't stop, you know what I mean? Let's get it. So I was walking, and this reminded me of the SpongeBob episode when they're delivering the pizza. It's like, the pizza, the crusty gray, yeah, pizza.